Before the rise of Islam, the Arabian Peninsula was dotted with sacred shrines, places of pilgrimage, worship, and reverence. While most people know about the Kaaba in Mecca, few are aware that there used to be rival Kaabas, including one in Yemen and another in Syria. These sites, venerated by various tribes, became targets of destruction under the command of the Prophet Muhammad. The Kaaba in Mecca, controlled by the Muhammad's tribe, the Quraysh, was not the only sacred shrine in the region. The Kaaba of Yemen, known as Dul Khalasa or al-Kaaba al-Yamaniya, was revered by many Arab tribes. It housed a sacred white stone, symbolizing a divine connection. Further north in present-day Syria, another Kaaba, known as al-Kaaba ash-Shamiyya, stood as a pilgrimage site for various tribes. But as Islam spread, these rival shrines were seen as remnants of idolatry. Muhammad sought to unite Arabia under the banner of monotheism, but his campaign also led to the destruction of competing religious centers. According to the most authentic Islamic sources, the Prophet Muhammad ordered the destruction of Dul Khalasa. This is recorded in Sahih al-Bukhari, 559-641, one of the most reliable collections of hadiths. The narration states, "The Prophet said to me, 'Won't you relieve me from Dhul Khalasa?' So I set out with 150 riders. We dismantled it and killed whoever was present there. Then I came to the Prophet and informed him, and he invoked good upon us and al-Amas tribe. The campaign was brutal. Muhammad's forces killed over 300 people, including men from the Bahila and Qatham tribes who defended the shrine. The remaining structure was burned to the ground, its sanctity erased from history. Muslim historian Hisham ibn al-Kalbi, writing in the Book of Idols, provides a detailed account of the destruction. He states, "When the Apostle of God captured Mecca and the Arabs embraced Islam, among the delegates who came to pay their homage was Jarir ibn Abdullah. He came to the Apostle and embraced Islam before him. Thereupon, the Apostle addressed him, saying, 'O Jarir, wilt thou not rid me of Dul Khalasa?' Jarir replied, 'Yea.' Jarir, leading the forces, slaughtered 100 men of the Bahila tribe, the shrine's custodians, and 200 men of the Qatham tribe. The building was torn down and set ablaze. A local poet lamented the massacre, composing these haunting lines. The Banu Umama, each wielding his spear, were slaughtered at al-Wahyab, their abode. They came to defend their shrine, only to find lions with brandished swords clamoring for blood. The women of the Qatham were then humiliated by the men of the Abmas and abased." Some historians suggest that Muhammad's destruction of Dul Khalasa was not only an act of religious purification, but also a strategic move. With rival shrines eliminated, the Mecca Kaaba gained religious supremacy. It became the singular destination for pilgrimage, consolidating the power and wealth of Muhammad's Quraysh tribe. There are accounts indicating that the Kaaba in Syria may have been another rival shrine, although less is known about its fate. What is clear, however, is that Muhammad's campaign extended beyond Arabia, bringing violence to regions like Syria that had not provoked him. These events raise a difficult question. Was Muhammad a prophet of peace, or a conqueror seeking religious and political dominance? The destruction of rival Kaabas, along with the bloodshed that accompanied it, challenges the common portrayal of Muhammad as solely a peaceful figure. Even in the most authentic Islamic sources, we find evidence of military campaigns that involved mass killings and shrine destruction. The destruction of Dul Khalasa and other rival Kaabas reveals a lesser-known chapter of Islamic history. While some view these events as necessary steps in the fight against idolatry, others see them as acts of conquest. Regardless of interpretation, the historical record leaves us with a pressing question. Can a man who ordered the destruction of religious sites and the massacre of their defenders still be seen as a prophet of peace? The destruction of Dul Khalasa and other rival Kaabas is a forgotten chapter of early Islamic history, a tale of faith, power, and bloodshed. Though the stones of these shrines have crumbled, their memory lingers in the pages of history, carried by the whispers of the past. If you enjoyed this deep dive into hidden history, subscribe to the Whispers of the Past and join us as we uncover the forgotten stories that shaped the world.